Today, we're looking into a topic that needs more awareness and attention. It's the intersection of LGBTQ+ and neurodivergent identities. What many people might not know is that there's a significant overlap between these two identities. Some call it living under a double rainbow. The analogy conjures up a sense of balance and harmony, good luck and hope. However, this group also represents a double minority, which can mean increased discrimination and lack of access to affirming care. We'll shed some light on the data, explore some reasons behind this overlap, and highlight the significance of embracing neurodiversity and diverse sexualities and gender identities. So let's dive in. To start with a few baseline data points, approximately 1 in 7 individuals are neurodivergent, and 1 in 10 individuals are LGBTQ+. Neurodivergent individuals have minds that function differently from the dominant societal standards of normal. Examples of neurodivergence include conditions like autism, ADHD, and dyslexia. LGBTQ+ is an umbrella term that encompasses various gender identities and sexual orientations. And evidence shows that neurodivergent individuals are 2 to 3 times more likely to identify as LGBTQ+ compared to the general population. Informally, in a Twitter poll of autistic individuals, an astonishing 75% of respondents identified as LGBTQ+. And in the largest study on this topic to date, we find that gender-diverse individuals are 3 to 6 times more likely to be autistic compared to cisgender individuals. Gender-diverse is a term used to describe people whose gender identities, such as transgender, non-binary, or genderqueer, differ from the sex they were assigned at birth. So why does this overlap between neurodivergent and LGBTQ+ identities exist? While there's no definitive answer, the prevailing theory suggests that neurodivergent individuals tend to reject societal norms and are less inclined to conform. We live in a binary society where heterosexuality and cisgender identities are seen as the default. And neurodivergent individuals may feel freer to express their gender or sexuality without the fear of judgment or the need to conform.
Those of us who had to mask, which is basically all of us to an extent, learned to become extremely self-aware and sensitive to criticism, which brought a keen awareness of our thoughts and orientations, including sexual orientation. We are less able to bury our needs and wants, and more open to accepting ourselves as we are.
It's essential to note that neurodiversity doesn't cause someone to question their sexual orientation and gender identity. Instead, neurodivergent individuals are predisposed to reject the rigid expectations imposed by society. Furthermore, the rise in LGBTQ+ identification in the general population to 7.1% in 2021, which is double the percentage from 2012, can be attributed to the number of Gen Z individuals reaching adulthood. These young adults are more aware than their predecessors and are far less likely to tolerate the status quo. They recognize that gender and sexuality binaries are arbitrary constructs of the past. They are also the generation most aware of neurodiversity, having lived with it and promoted awareness. This generation knows that ADHD and autism aren't just for boys. The growing identification of neurodivergent individuals within the LGBTQ+ community makes it crucial for society to explore this topic. A third of respondents of that same large study reported having their gender identity repeatedly questioned due to their autism. This highlights a long-standing prejudice that neurodivergent individuals are not competent enough to understand their own sexuality or gender identity. This is a significant barrier to gender-affirming healthcare for many individuals. To gain greater acceptance of neurodivergent individuals, we must also foster acceptance of non-traditional sexualities and gender identities. These experiences often share parallel struggles. It's important to recognize that some people view being autistic, trans, or gay as conditions to be cured. Such stigmatization leads to higher rates of mental health problems within these communities. More research is needed. However, it's clear that embracing neurodiversity and diverse sexualities and gender identities go hand in hand. Neurodiversity is gender and sexual diversity. To take a closer look at the research, we've provided the links in the description below, as well as other resources on queer, neurodivergent experiences. If this video resonates with your experience, we hope you'll share in the comments. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to our channel for new videos every week.